Hi, I'm Jeremy, and today I'm going to show you a game by the name of Arbos. This is a stacking dexterity game, along the lines of Jenga perhaps, and it is published by M&A Spiel in Germany. It was originally published in 1999, and the game I believe is still in print. You could import a copy of it, and it comes with English and German rules. Actually, they're all printed on the box. The game's for 1 to 8 players. I'll take a minute to demonstrate it for you, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on it. Okay, so these are the components that you're going to get with Arbos, and the main base of your tree that you're going to be building over the course of this game is going to be this two-piece wooden, I suppose, tree trunk, and this slides onto here, and then at a certain point you're going to choose to twist it, and where you put that on the trunk will determine how much the base is going to tip. So let's just say do that. And the game is very simple. All the players are going to be doing over the course of the game is on their turn, you're going to divide up these two types of components. So there's these leaves and there are these branches. You'll divide those evenly among players. And then on your turn, all that you do is you choose one piece and you place it into the tree. So like that, or like that, for example. And these tree branch pieces, you'll notice, have holes drilled into the side, and they are drilled in at an angle. And because of that, they'll be able to hold these leaf pieces, like that. So all that you're going to be doing over the course of the game is adding to the tree. Oops, that's a mistake on my part. And if pieces fall off, the player has to take them. The first player to get rid of all their pieces is going to win. It's that simple. There are included in the game these additional action cards, and you can play that players, instead of just choosing freely to play one piece, flip over a card and do what it says. So for example, this one says place one branch and one leaf. I think they mean leaf. Here, change your leaves with your right-handed neighbor, these sorts of cards. So they could really mix up the game if you wanted to do it that way, but the game does encourage you to develop your own rules. And that's pretty much it to Arbos. Alright, so that is Arbos, and I think as you can see that this game is very unique, and it has really terrific components. I did not do very well in demonstrating it, how beautiful the tree could look. Maybe I'll throw up a picture to show you what that would look like if you were good at the game, unlike me. But, it's really as simple as it looks. The cards that they give you during the game, I tend not to play with them. You could maybe incorporate them somehow into the game to make it more interesting, because the rules of this game are a bit uneven. If pieces fall off, one player has to take all those pieces. Usually when we play, if for every type of piece that falls down, you could round off half of them and discard them out of the game. So if you for example, get 3 leaves and 4 branches, you could discard 2 branches and a leaf and just keep the rest. That makes it a little bit more even. And the game, in fact, encourages you to just develop house rules for it, because it's really just almost more of an activity than a game with a distinct winner, although it certainly does require skill to build it, but not too much, although I'm very bad at it. I've seen the tree get pretty large as well. You could even, I think, play co-op with all of the players at the table, just trying to build up the tree as much as possible, and I think that would be a reasonable activity for players. So ultimately, I think that, although there are many dexterity games of this, which are bouncing games, this one stands out, largely because of the design of the components and the fact that, you're building outward instead of just up in the tower, a la Jenga. It's, both more fun and harder than it looks, so, I would recommend it if you're in the market for a dexterity game along these lines. And that is Arbos. Thanks for watching.